This short period is enough for a mosquito to infect a human with at least 10 known diseases. The statistics of World Health Organization shows that approximately 1 million people die from diseases after mosquito bites every year. Disinfection measures aimed to control the population of mosquitoes and black flies are nowadays the key to successful development for many regions. And this is not about the measures which are harmful to the environment. The biological products are able to provide safety for humans and nature.
Альтернативой существующим химическим средствам борьбы с различными видами насекомых.
Microbiological products are the alternative to the existing chemical control measures of different kinds of insects. The products, based on the bacterium Bacillus thuringiensis varicraliensis, are widely spread in medical disinfection. This subspecies is the basis for many microbiological products, which are applied to control the population of mosquito and black fly larvae. The microbiological products for medical disinfection, which are registered in Russia, are mainly produced in Russia too. The most popular one is Bактицид. The production association Biopharm Limited is currently the leader among the functioning biotechnological enterprises which are engaged in large-scale microbiological production in Russia. The engineers worked out the technology of Bактицид industrial synthesis and brought it to the market. The product is shipped across Russia and also to India, Thailand, Belarus, Armenia, Georgia and Kazakhstan. For more than 50 years, Biopharm Limited has been developing its splendid corporate reputation. Wide modernization of automatic technological processes allows producing the finished products in the form of powder, microgranules and suspension concentrates. The laboratory of Biopharm Limited is equipped with insectarium. To control Bактицид efficiency, different species of mosquito populations are used. The collections are often renewed with populations of international standard from Scientific Research Institute of Disinfectology to avoid inbreeding. Bактицид is used to control larvae of different mosquito species. It can be applied in all types of water reservoirs, located in all climate zones and also in basements of dwelling houses and other buildings. Bактицид is recommended to control larvae of 17 species of blood-sucking insects, including black fly larvae. The product is recommended for application in fishery ponds. Anapa is all Russian resort city. Its territory has been applied with Bактицид for decades. During this period, they were used all possible application methods. In every case, the application method is determined depending on the type of water reservoir and availability of equipment. Small, easily accessible ponds are treated manually using different spraying equipment. In case water cannot be treated from the shore, then boats are used. For treatment of bigger reservoirs, aviation method is used. Aviation methods differ and depend on volume and conditions.
Совместно с Биофармом, Институтом технологий и Институтом применения авиации в народном хозяйстве мы в 2017 году.
In cooperation with Biopharm Limited, Scientific Research Institute of Disinfectology and PNH Helicopters, we approved methodological guidelines on Bактицид air drone application in 2017. The danger of chemical contamination in the resort area determines the choice of environmentally friendly means to which belongs Bактицид. We, together with Scientific Research Institute of Toxicology, adopted sanitary hygienic assessment of Bактицид air application in 1989. Since then, air treatments have been conducted regularly. We have been working with Biopharm Limited for 17 years and have never had problems with product quality. This company has quick reaction. The product is applied in the form of suspension. Its application rate is calculated depending on insect species, size and type of reservoir, and also pollution rate. It is reasonable to start treatment when larvae of the second, third instar are prevailing. For all species of mosquito and blood-sucking black fly larvae, Bактицид is poison of intestinal action. Once in the body, the toxin causes disturbance of the digestive process, toxemia, and finally death. The period of larva death ranges from several hours to 3 days, depending on age and physiological condition of larva. Residual larvicidal activity is 30 days and above, depending on chemical composition of water, presence of organic admixtures, illumination, and temperature of water. As the producing culture is isolated from natural sources, the product doesn't form toxic compounds in air and water solutions. Bacticide is completely safe for the environment and is recommended for application in fishery ponds.
Для обеспечения санэпидблагополучия, для профилактики таких заболеваний, которые именно передаются через кровь.
In order to ensure sanitary epidemiological well-being, to prevent diseases transmitted with blood, to guarantee comfortable living conditions of people in the resort, to eliminate the risk of mosquito bites, the municipal sanitary and preventive measures are organized annually. We strictly prohibit the pesticide application. This is why we have been applying Bacticide for more than 20 years. It's our native product of microbial origin and it's harmless. The product is applied by specialized organizations. Its efficiency is very high. No mosquito emergence is observed after treatments. Heavy reduction of larvae in water ensures stable sanitary epidemiological well-being in resorts, city and Napa. It includes diseases transmitted with blood. For 12 years we have had no complaints on mosquitoes from health centers, child welfare institutions and from citizens.
На наличие комаров в здравницах, в детских учреждениях, да и в самом городе от населения.
These shots from an amateur camera demonstrate another equally annoying insect, black fly. It is known that the bites of black flies can be accompanied by pain, swelling, severe redness and unbearable itching. The saliva of these insects contains substances which can cause allergy. In some cases, the increase of body temperature may occur. And then probably we are talking about one of the diseases transmitted by black flies. To reduce the risk of disease incidence in areas with high concentration of black fly, the treatments with Bacticide are also conducted. Unlike mosquitoes, the development of black fly eggs and then larvae and pupa occur in flowing water. Thus, the methods of treatment differ. When applying Bacticide on big rivers, the so-called floating wall, which contains the product, is made on the river body. Floating down the river, it covers the whole basin. For this, the Bacticide water suspension is discharged under the screw propeller. The area of discharge is determined depending on character of the river, hydrological regime, speed and water consumption rate. The success of larvicidal treatments depend on proper timing of treatments, which is determined by the phenological observations in the period of black fly hatching and hydrological analysis of the river. Controlling the population of harmful insects, it is important to preserve the natural balance. But creating comfortable living conditions for people, it is necessary to remember about the role of insects in harmonious development of the entire ecosystem. Biological methods of mosquito and black fly control, in particular application of microbiological products, is the most ecological and perspective measure.